Let's go! Zdravím vás, everyone! Hello, Zeki. Hi, Gizi. Hello, Phil. Nukeshot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Damien. I hope you are doing well. Woo, this was a nice weekend. I hope you had a good one as well. It was sunny. It was warm. I really enjoyed this weekend. And yeah, yesterday was a short update, so this is done, and now we can go further and do some refinement. I will hop into Unreal Engine today, and we try to make the wood cutting more appealing. So let's do this. What a view! Welcome to the playtest level. Why no creature? Because more people voted for woodcutting in the end. I flip coin if it's a draw, but then more people voted. You are slow, Gizi, so. So here we are. Wood. As like you said, there were more votes for the wood. Thank you, Nukeshot. Thank you. This is so cute. Another prime sub. Yeah, guys, it is possible. So the supporters already know this test level here. It's a small range of different scenarios where we have multiple regions. And I want to refine this from wood to fire, and to have a faster testing experience, I will just take this table. We bring it next to the tree. One of those stones. We just copy them and place it on the table. Bam. Right direction, so we can just grab it inside of the simulation with the mouse and slash it to be faster, so no VR back and forth. What do we have for now? We have, I will tell you, thank you for the pet rock. We have these basic trees, and when you chop them down, like you're reducing their HP to 0, then they get swapped for another one that is not static but with physics. This one will be able to just fall over, and then you can chop it down for more wood wedges, I would say. But there is now no visible progression, no pieces, no anything. You're just hitting the one element, and then yeah, that's it. So that's a bit boring. And this is why I created this baby here. So this is the first step I want to test with you. So let's see. So you can see we got now that red square over there. And yeah, it's working. So every hit will make one of these little, I don't know, what's the name? Creases? To your tree, wherever you hit it, bam, bam. And yeah, that one is going crazy. I want to change that because it's, as you can see, not reliable enough. And the original one has an open end down there, which we want to get rid of. So step 1. We added some little shake, as you can see. We can watch it together again. Like the whole tree is randomly shaking. We have these flakes coming down, and of course these cuts wherever you hit that tree. Thank you, Zeki. And next step is, you've already seen it. When you cut down the tree, we will generate a stump down there, like the roots. So you have one element where the tree once was, and then another part that will just fall over. This fall over part is still the original one, as you have seen, with the open bottom part. We will swap that, and instead of giving it full range physics, which is going so wrong so often, I want rather implement some sort of semi pre-made animation for the fall. And then when it's laying down, we are getting rid of that crown, getting rid of the leaves, and having just that stem in different pieces spawned in, so you can cut them down separately. This is my plan. Welcome to my TED Talk. Hello, Shadow. I will quickly cut this baby down here. Bam, bam. If I hit it. So, the stem already is looking good. I mean, I can't complain. What we need to get rid of is this mess of some physics monster. Would making the tree no clip the stump fix the launching off? It would, but since we are going to swap this one for completely other actor, I don't have to really care for that. So no biggie, no issue. And let's create the new part up here. I will bring you where everything is done. Oop. I got some folders down here. We have the standing one. So this is something extra. We have the falling one. This is the original one. Now I will create a new blueprint. This will be an actor. Let's call it tree, falling, like this. It's totally fine. When we have more than one tree type, it's easy to just give it some other values, and that's the day. Here we are. I can show you what the original was like. So in this case, we had this collision volume down here, which is the impact zone where you can hit it. And we have one big bubble over here. So it was waiting until this bubble, when it falls over, hits the ground, so it knows when it's lying down. And we have of course, the static mesh, as you can see, and a choppable component, which works together with this capsule. So whenever you, where is it? No, it's coming from the axe. Whenever you hit that capsule, that choppable component will be triggered. And according to the data we are having in here, you will get your loot. But this is what I want to make anew now. So first of all, we need the new mesh. Let's go here, assets, meshes, farming, plants, trees. And we got this trees falling part. As you can see, we already have this part a bit high above ground level. So this is where we start. The stump is already cut off here, which will make things way easier for us, I would say. And we are going to spawn this in instead of the other falling one. I go here to the choppable component. The harvest drop is 3, 4. This one. So now the harvest drop will be the new one. And try to just spawn it in. Oops, that's a bit fast. Here we are. There you go. The new one is sitting exactly on top of that stump. So you can't see any jumps, any weird stuff. And from now on, I would like to just let it fall to one side, something like this. And then we can call it, yeah, a day for the animation. For this one, I would like to use a timeline, which is some sort of pre-recorded values, and then we can add something like let it for something about this. I don't know. And when it's done, when the animation is done, we are swapping that for our parts, which we will do later, and get rid of that crown. I hope this will go well. So let's see, tree falling, here we are. Event graph. Everything we do will start when event begin play. Let's be sure the thing replicates. Hello, Terrible COD4 player, how are you doing? And we have to be sure that everything is well replicated. And we don't need that scene root, but the general thing. This is important, and the movement is important, so everyone will see it. Oh, a fresh one. Wonderful, wonderful. So you want to use a timeline. Where is it? A timeline, but play from start. And what the timeline is, we are creating one here. Add a float track. Let's call it falling rotation, maybe. And we can declare how many seconds that animation will go. Let's imagine if we have this baby here. This no, the whole tree, but just for testing purposes. We cut it, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around 5. Let's say 5 seconds. And now I want to add to the rotation of that thing, and all you have to do is to add some values here. We're starting with 0, 0. So this is the basic starting point. Come on, stay where you are. Zoom out. Here we are. We have to be sure that we are done by at least by maximum 4 seconds. So we have 4 seconds value of 1. This will be our main top part when we are hitting the ground, and then we want to do some bounce. So I'm going down for sometimes up and down, and then we stay at 4. Would it be possible to make the animation have a slightly random time? Like maybe sometimes it's a bit faster, sometimes a bit slower. Yeah, we can do a lot of variations, and I will do some to it. But the overall way of the wave will be declared here, and then we can add some multipliers to it. Let's see if it's here. Event graph. Yes. We have something similar here when the tree is like still standing, and this is the shaking. So I will have a random float, like shake modifiers for X and Y, for example. So it's always a mystery in which direction it will shake. And the timeline is basically just shaking to one side, and this is coming back to the center. And whenever we are having this animation part, I'm using these modifiers to shake the model at the root. Could a tree fall on the player? Yes, it could. But I mean, they have 5 seconds or nearly 5 seconds, and if we make it start slow and then you beware of the tree, and then increase the speed. Time for the speed slowly, then it will be fine, I say. Add one here. And one there. I need some bounces, and since bounces are like getting smaller and smaller, it could be something like this. I select all of them, right click, auto. Now they are a bit smoothed. Oh, I hate this. You're too big. Where's my scroll bar? Can't see my scroll bar. Let's make you smoothed out as well. So we're starting slow, coming faster, and I will just make it for one rotation value for the start, so we can see if the animation is okay for us. Here, falling rotation, and I will take the scene root. That should be enough, and rotation, that world rotation. And whenever it updates, then we are sending to one of these values for the start our rotation. And to not have like to chop down this baby all the time, we can just add this one. Tree falling. Here we are. As you can see, it's already floating up there. I want to see just if the falling animation is okay for us. Let's see, are you doing something? No. It's not talking to me. So let's see why. Maybe it's not liking to use, oops, wrong one. Yeah, inside here. Event begin play. It should start from this one. We can check if it's doing anything. Yeah, that's tree standing its ground. Let's have a quick print. If there's no print, then we know it is, yeah. Oh, it's super slow. It's coming like really slow. And we are just with 1 degree because I forgot to add the first multiplier. We need some multiply. The thing is, we want to have 90 degrees. Took 4 for 90 degrees, hopefully. You're still not moving, not a bit. Okay, but we have numbers. That's something. And if the scene root is not working with us, we can see, check quickly. But I think it was world rotation. No, they're using the relative rotation, but that's fine. Set relative rotation. Update, and we are going for just this one for a roll. I don't need you anymore. Come on, camera. That was a bit much. So yeah, we got everything here, but now we can watch it. We have to be way faster, I would say, and the bounce has to be a lot less aggressive. Maybe add one more key here, so it's starting softer. Maybe this. Let's see. That's a bit much. I think we can take one of these hills off. Yeah. Yeah. Good tree. Good tree. So this one is semi-correct. We need to put it up a bit. Yeah, it's not empty. I created a whole pack of these meshes today. So we have the different segments and all of that stuff. It's grounded. Okay, let's see. We definitely have to think about how we can have the direction in which one it's falling, and not rotate it in this way, because that would look weird. And second is we need another trick. Flow trick number 2 is height. We are starting with 0. And inside of this time, was a bit much. We add a key around 4 maybe, and it's 1 as value, so we are hopefully getting some nice results here. Some smoothing. So, and let's see, that relative location. Let's split here because we just want to alter the Z. And now we need a multiply again. And this will be the height. We are going maximum. So let's see, maybe it's 30 centimeters. Sweeping. And let's... Oh! It's gone. It flew off. Why? Because it's increasing. No, it's set relative, not add. I put it to the rotation. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. I need to like here. Set rotation, set relative location. Why? Why are you so weird now? Darling, tell me. Yeah, it's instantly missing. If I deactivate that, maximum should be 0. No, it's the maximum amount is 1. So it should be 30 centimeters maximum. Let's have a quick test without that. And then it's still here. Let's stop it. And we try it without multiply. New Z location, set relative location. Oh, we need the original location because it's then sent somewhere else. Let's try add location maybe. Add local offset. because this height is not like 30, but 30 from the ground. Ah, that's it. Yep. But it was pretty happy there, I would say. That local offset. This is funny because as soon as the tree tilts, the Z direction is. We need a world offset. Add world offset. So the tree is like a rocket now. Will you please have just a bit? Not add. Yeah. Can we have a set world offset? No, just add. Okay, then we can take that away and just go for that value. So it will be constantly adding it until the end. So let's try this. Okay, so it's way too much, way too early, but we can now deal with it. Add key. And something like this maybe. So I want to tilt. Not enough, but it's looking better, way better. Just need to elevate this baby and then see where it's going. Yeah, this is okay. We can live with that. It's looking like it's lying down on the ground now. New sport, tree flying, yes. New competition idea. How far can you fly on a tree? If a broom is not enough for your witchy desires, just ride the whole tree. Technically, you could do that, like riding something like this, but this is not predictable enough. I don't think that trees are good to just ride or be ridden. Quickly note something down. Dun, dun, dun. Determine. The hit location, tree location, all direction. Random yawn offset. This could be something. So we already have that roll, but now we can try to do some of the other directions. Let's see if it does something or not. Let's just try and see what this one is doing. If we add multiply, just one other rotation to the pitch, make it just a 10 so we can see something. No, not really visible. No difference. So that pitch does nothing to us. Or the scale is wrong, maybe. Announcement window? What? Oh, that can be. We have summer and winter time here. So the announcement is maybe in the wrong time zone, since Hazy created the events for the Sunday, I think. So it's in his time zone, and I don't think he has like summer and winter time. Now we are 1 hour ahead. Angle degree, let's see. All direction normalized. Do we have something? Deviation delta. Have to hit the ground one way or another. Oh, that's weird. And let's do it again. Do something. I have to see it again. No, I think it's fine. It's fine. And this has nothing to do with my content back here. So what can we do to maybe try tilt in both ways without losing the ability of the animation? If I do this for the page here, for example, then it should fall in 45 degrees. Oh, okay, that's weirdish. Please don't do that. That's the completely wrong direction. Then for now it has to stay like this, otherwise it would just eat up too much of our time. We could add a rotation here, maybe. It's turning for exactly 90 degrees, but not looking well. So let's leave it like this. Yeah, very elegant. Now basic thingy should be enough for us. And we have now this finished thing here. So we can continue. And I want to add what we have in that fallen tree bird here, hit ground. There's a lot doing. We have multicast drop emitter. I wonder, it's from the chopping, okay. So we don't need that. Spawn emitter at location and spawn sound at location. Go right here. And since this is all on on client side, we don't need to make this multicasts here. A sound at location, super important. And we will soon have everything. Hello, hello, and welcome. How are you doing? Close that. And take the other stuff here. Drop sound, delete. So what we are needing is this vegetation drop emitter. This is one. And destruction sound. Need that sound. It's for that emitter. This is some vegetation stuff that's going on, like some falling leaves. Losing 100% of my sanity with Unreal's modeling mode. Last time I will use it. Way! It's so much fun. It's looking nice. Like you're reading a metro plan. And to know where we have to spawn our leaves, I would say I will create a little scene here. This is the crown. So we will know where the crown is. That's totally fine for us here. Something here. And this is the place where I want to spawn the emitter. And we can spawn the sound from here as well, because it's maybe the right direction. Get world location. So you go in here and here. And we can already test it. So as soon as we are finished with the animation, then it should do this thing. We can add some more stuff during the animation later, but first we have to see how it's performing. Okay, you can see it slightly. It's too late a bit, and definitely too small. Let's make a breaker here. Break vector. Break this as well. We want to keep those, but add say 50 centimeters, so it's higher than that. And we have to be careful, so it's this one is a bit too late. We don't want to have this when we are finishing with that. Let's see if we can get the time or something, or the exact moment when we are hitting the ground. So falling rotation, for example, if we are looking here, this is the moment where we want to add the sound, etc. So when the value is 1, let's try this. Equals 1. Quick branch. Yes. Make a nice detour here. I love it. This is so satisfying to me. can't even set the pivot right. That's nothing to do with those nodes. So here we are. The branch, if we are true, then we do a do once. And this is where I will take these babies here. Come down here. So let's try this. This was not triggering well. One start closed. If it's not triggering because it's too fast, maybe, then I will have to make it an event that's firing and doing its stuff. Location, etc. Still fine. Let's try this branch. Should hit the one at one point. So I'll make a print. Yellow is completely enough for us. And as soon as we see a hello here, then we know that it's not coming. Cool. Let's watch the value here. So it was reaching it, but not as expected. Let's make it greater. 0.9. So maybe it's just missing that exact number. Ah, there we are. We can skip now this. I was just too strict with my branching. Let's do a scale 333, and I want to add this destruction part here. Exactly. So I click on this one, so we have it saved. Right here. Recombine. Let's try it first here. So this is some smoke that I'm adding extra. Okay, you can see the leaves, but the smoke not. I will maybe bring it elsewhere or make it just way bigger. Let's make it a 10 just to be crazy. No, we are not spamming because I have this do once here, so it's only triggering once, and then it's done. Can't see the smoke. I wonder where it went. So let's add that part here. Split. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's too small for the crown and we are adding it somewhere at the start. Cat world. Location. Here we go. Location. It's not working, then we have to check on the animation. Hello, Raven, and thanks for your follow. Ah, that is. No, it's way, way bigger than we needed. This is sweet. Make it just 2 times for the start. So here we are. Not too bad, not too shabby. Now, as we have this animation and stuff, we have to do a lot of swapping now. And just to be sure, we have the self. Okay, destroying this one. I just leave some blank space because there will be a bit more in between. We're just checking. This is maybe too early, yes. Then let's do it after the animation then. The animation is here finished. And we have to spawn in one actor. One actor from class. Are you an actor? Just a mesh. Let's see. Static mesh. Static mesh actor. Let's just try this, if we can do this. But you're not looking interesting enough to be played with. So I'm going in here. This is the proper one. And we are still in the falling part. I'll create a new blueprint class, an actor. Free falling top. Also, we have something different here we can play with. Static meshes of this one. I need that. Go inside here. Bam. This is just the top. And we have all the space where the tree originally was deactivated. You, my darling, you will have physics. Yes. And we have collision. We're gonna a custom one. And step on no. Overlap events no. And we are just overlapping everything. So this needs to fall through the ground. And after a delay of, let's say, 5 seconds, you will destroy it. Let's do a self here, selfie. Destroy actor. So this is just here to have some leaves falling down. And now I can spawn that actor. We will have to see where we are going to bring that in. Maybe with some delay for the falling or whatever. But that's at least a start. spawn actor. Tree top? No. Tree falling top. There we are. Now for the transforming, we need to get that complete rotation and positioning. So we are at the same position. Do once, yeah. Split. Split. 1, 2, 3. Mid-head location, no. We're too early. We have to grab this stuff here. The offset. We have to take the position plus offset of the last position where we are getting that, and then the rotation of that element. So these are rotated 0, 0, 0. That's fine. Spawn emitter, no. Here we are. Need to split you. So from the roll to the roll. My darling, can go down here. Yeah. And the height will be taken here. Plus. And I need that default scene route. Okay, we're taking that. World location plus that. World location. Get world location. Split you. You go in here. This is the value that we need. So you're my Z, and there's Y and X. Thank you. So this is good. Scaling is just normal. Should be normal. And I'm going here right under the map so we can hopefully see it falling if it's spawned correctly. Yeah, bam. This is good. This is so good. So falling tree top is doing well. Just give it more time. Let's say 10 seconds here. And I will activate physics after 1 second. Delay 1. Physics. Not get physics volume. Enable. Was it enable gravity? At enable gravity. So when I disable gravity, then it should be standing and waiting for 1 second, and then it's coming down. So we are layering different parts. That's way too long. Hello. 3 seconds is enough. So this is Okay, we can play with the delay later when we start with the gravity part. But this is coming together pretty good so far. We have this. I think we can then talk about the second where we want to delete that. Let's see what would be best. Maybe 0.5. Free falling. So we are waiting a bit too long, I think. Try to get this baby here. Can we have a delay? Another one? Yes. Let's say half a sec. And destroy you. Yo. Looking good to me. Now comes the next part. We have to create several actors now. We're here in the meshes territory. Let's go in here. So here are the falling parts, trees. Now I will create some harvestables. Now we already have that stump, but now I want to make a new actor. Tree, harvestable section. Like this. We will have more than one, since I have created more than one, but we start with number 1 for now. And I will look for these here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts that will remain. Let's start with number 1 then. So this is part 1. Here is the stump. We have upper and lower end, so it's looking nice and chopped off. They will have no gravity, no way to move them for now, so you can just work on them in peace. I will create children of that one. Create child blueprints. Section 2. Let's quickly rename you. That's the renaming here. Section 1. Another child. Number 3. And number 4. So we won't make it today, but the plan is that these things, they will not only, we will do the normal chopping today, but later on there will be a second way to work with them, and that will be a saw. So when you chop them down with any sort of axe, then you will get the classic wood wedges, and when you're using a saw of any kind, then you are getting beams. It's called beams. Yeah, I think it's right. So yeah, but for the start we are playing with this falling tree top. You will have to declare some variables. Section 1. This will be an actor class. Class reference. And we are making more of them. Section 2. Section 3. This way we can later on swap those for any other element. Just declare them as open. And now I can tell after compiling which one we need. So section 1 goes in here. Yes. Section 2 select, place. Number 3, place. And number 4, 1, place. Now it will know. Oh no, it's the wrong. It's in the top, sorry. I was in the wrong element here. We have to do it in the tree falling. Sorry, my bad. Class reference. I'm a bit distracted now since I can hear that Gizi's cooking in the kitchen. And I know that little Genki will get some nice Korean fried chicken. Here we are. Those 4, and we will spawn them in. And we use exactly the same values as here. Can we have a loop maybe? Oh, that's... A loop is a bit too much maybe. Spawn actor from class. One, 2, 3. 1. Number 3 and number 4. There we are. So now I can declare each section actor. Come on. And we have to take care of this here. So split location, split, and the rotation split. Split. And split. Yes, we could do this. Split. So this is the location Z. Go just here. This will run just like some sort of lifeline all through these iterations. Oh yeah. Why? Dun, dun, dun. And yeah, since the creature was not taken as the thing of today, how would I say this? I can tell you it was something wood related as well. the members of our support team, they have seen a bit at least, because I already created the texture beforehand, which is a pretty new thing. I'm still trying different ways of creation styles. Spawn location, no X. To see which one works best for us, which one could be the fastest. One time I tried to make one of the creatures with a T-pose, but came out that like four-legged creatures, they are way easier to animate and to define when you pose them or create them in some sort of normal standing stance. So yeah, this was a learning. So here we are, let's see. Maybe we have to do this with the delay. So you go here. I'll take all of you and you a bit to the back. So the second we are spawning these, the original one should disappear. Let's hope it's working. A bit underwhelming. Where have they gone? Let's see. Do we have any of these sections? No. Do we have any arrows? No. Interesting. Maybe I forgot something. Free falling, we have that. Always spawn. Transform is 1, so this is normal. And try to have one print here at the end. And see if we are getting the name of the object. Oh, it can't, because we haven't set them here. Oh. Right. I had to redo this. So with no selection, there is no spawny. Here we are. Save. No, darling, talk to me. Okay, 1. Got 1 right. Where's my rest? Are you all connected? Oh. Section 1. Section 2. Three. And 4. Are there any differences maybe? So they're getting this. So location is fine. This looks good. Exactly the same. And we have that. Okay. Why are you not positioned well? That one got spawned in. And they always spawn. Ignore collision. Because this could be one issue here. Because they are so close. Still just one. Where's the rest? I've not given them the correct... Oh, wrong. Yeah, me. My fail. They are all the same. Nobody told me. No. We have, of course, to take all the other section parts. Section 2. So it did spawn, but all looked the same. Three. Have to be, of course, number 4. The tip. Now let's observe. Smooth my A. We have to see if there is a way to get rid of them if they are there for too long. That's something for a later cleanup script. But for now, it's doing a job. So we killed that baby here. And this should do already what it has to do with the new actor. I will simulate you. We are taking this little stone. And we are smashing that tree. That's good. That's pretty good. If I turn that tree, of course, in another direction, boom, then it should fall into the other direction. And maybe people who know woodcutting will later know where the tree is falling. Oh, it's always falling that direction. Interesting. Maybe because it's not doing the rotation from the original one. So let's see. Falling top can be saved and closed. I have still too many unsaved things here. Let's close these sections for now. Harvest drop, out transform. This should be the same. I assume it's doing tree falling. Relative rotation. I wonder. So it's always let's try this. Set word rotation. Old scene root. Split. Let's try it with you. See if there's a difference. We have to investigate now. It's always falling that direction. That's fun. Tree birch 1, call function. Okay, so let's see. Harvest drop would be in this case tree falling. Have to be sure that the drop is maybe tilted, but no, it should not be. I wonder why this tree is giving us the same falling direction. That does not make any difference here. I mean, it's just one coincidence. But the animation is strict. So they are all falling now in the same direction, which we have to overcome. It's fun that they are using this. That word. Well, let's try this instead. Set relative. No, it's giving me just this. Let's see. I can use this instead. We want to learn from the rotation. Because relative means relative in space, so it's if I rotate you in the Y, you know what we do? We go back and try something else. Come on, dot. Let's take this. That rotation from that root. Clear one. Split. Let's do a fun thingy. Let's see. At the event begin play, we have to decide now. Random, not float, but int from range. We have 4 directions. And then I will decide on some multiplier here. Let's make a switch. And this is starting from 0. We're going with 2, 3. And I'm adding multipliers here then instead. We need 2. Called X modifier. Modifier. And you are a int. You're my Y modifier. And you're an int as well. Both have 0 as normal. And this will be, this is the X modifier. Multiply, now the 90 goes in here. We'll bring this here to this one. You are our X now. Put you here. And then we need another one. Multiply again. And again. This time with the Y modifier. And you go in here. And now depending on these switch parts here, we will set them. Set Y modifier 2 times. Copy paste. One, 2, and the X modifier 2 times. Nope. As a setter 2 times as well. And I hope I'm a genius. If not, then I'm just dumb. So no matter what we choose here, so you have either one, either -1, either one, or -1. And then it should fall into one of 4 directions. Yep, this is what I want to do. I'm just doing some random location, so it's in one of 4 directions. And it should fall by chance in one of them. Let's just try it. See? Interesting. Oh, it's not liking it. Now we have to see what's wrong here. Maybe because of the multiplier, the positioning of our spawns is wrong, because we need that modifier here as well. Get world location. Let's see, this is where the rotation goes to the rest. Falling rotation is the only spot where we are using it. So you're the low one here. And we're using this with the pin. This is where we are wrong. We have to go all the way here. And then see where we are. Get world location. Why do we use that one? What have I done? That pin. Location Z. I'm getting the wrong one here. Rotation height. Should take this one here. There were 2 issues. This is rotation only. And we can go in here and add the multiplier then to each. We'll just go for each side. And you. Here we are. String printing is not needed anymore. And we have to work with the multiplier here. Transform, location, rotation, roll, and pitch. Just grab this part. I need both of you. Oh no, this is the falling top. I don't want to rotate you. But here you go. So X goes in this one. Y goes in this one. Yep, this is cool. You need more space. Could make it a bit smaller, but we have the space. There's infinite space. Inside here. Bam. What if we move you more to the front? That's a bit better. Slightly, but it is. Come on. One, two, three, four. Yeah, a lot of calculation stuff. And I hate math, but I do this for you. Okay. 3 and 4. Yeah, for the firewood. So let's do fingers crossed. So we got our falling. Ah, I have to reposition you as well. Where's my stuff? Oh. That's interesting. I did something wrong. I connected the wrong ones. Edit. Why? So I need you on that one. This is the rotation. We go here on those two, not those two. But you go here, you go here. I can fix it, I swear. The roll. Oh, you're the rolling here. Return value X, get world location. Location. To check them now. You are rotation. Won't transform location height, yes. Yeah, the trees are flying high. This is that. This is that. First of all, let's fix the rotation. Could be right. Maybe. Roll in pitch. And the Y. Rewiring. Yes, for the top we have to do the same rotation. The top does need it as well. So let's take all of you. I can fit you inside here as well. So you are positioning is correct. Let's just bring this in. So fingers crossed. Let's see where it will go. Ooh. In place. Nearly all. The fourth one, the last tip is still missing. I wonder where it is. Ah, there. Okay, so there's one thingy still missed. Hey, Ashad, how are you? We are playing with trees now, make them more interesting. But at least we know which one we have to check on. It's section 4. So this one is the X. This one is the rotator. This one is the Y. And then we should be clear. It's sticky inside here, but it's there. We have tree. Okay, so this part is done, like how we get from standing tree to tree parts. Try the other ones. Where's my stone? Where is me stone? There we are. Come on, Stony. Place you on the table first, so I have some sort of height. Can I go? Can't see them. See, they are falling in perfect 90 degrees. Not yet. No, not planned. Where's the last one? I'm sure I can get it. Yeah. You can see it shaking when I hit it. Great. Nice. So now we are living with these single parts. So I can just take one of them. We lay it down for testing purposes. We can pretend it's there. the trees need collision. No, I extra took off the collision because of performance stuff. The first thing I tried earlier today was giving them collision, but then one tree hit another, and then you got all like domino effects. And yeah, the performance was hell. So yeah, we're just skipping that part for performance and multiplayer sake and make it a bit easier and simpler. Because it's not about the most realistic experience, but the coziest one. And we want to have a nice playthrough for people. So now we have this baby here. And I want to work with you, but not with that chop. Maybe we will rename that. But I will give it the choppable component, so we have some hit points here on that, and we can do some extra for these fallen parts. I can take this away. We can close this. Thank you. So my idea is we have these parts as we hit that tree part again, but when you are cutting that down, my idea was to place several wedges along the length, and then we release them. And you just tell them to ignore each other so they can never collide with each other. But that's again some sort of questioning how they work to each other. Yeah, so if we have physics in general, you would be able to just smack them around. They can do crazy turns and twists, etc. That's more headache than fun, so we just don't do this. Now to that baby. Since this is the parent of the other ones, everything that will be done to this one is also, should I say it, yeah, also replicated on the other ones. I wonder if we just declare where the wedges will lie, and I will do some spawning, some extra spawning on them. That would be maybe the easiest way, but then it's pretty predictable what you get. I can show you, for example, we could add not blueprint, but this one. Where's my firewood? Where did I put you? Static mesh. But they have collision when they fell already, right? Or else you move through them. We have, as you've seen, maybe several stages. Like the falling one has no collision and no physics to it. It's just playing some sort of animation. So there is nothing that can prevent that. Where's my wedge? My wedges are gone. I must have put them elsewhere. Can see materials, but not the meshes. Where are you? Let's go here. Blueprint class inside. Yes. Assets, materials, wood. I don't want the wood. I want. Oh. One socket. That's fun. So you are the parent. Yes, the mesh. Fuel. Okay. Oh, it's called logs, not wedges. Log C. Yeah, that's fine then. I'll just take those two for now. In that section, we throw them in. You can see them here now. And since there is a lot, you can add a big one as well. Of course, we have to give it the other material because we're here in birch territory. Let's do some rotation. Thank you. The question is, how many of these do we want to add? Like, what's the outcome? Let's see from its length. Several. 4/5? No. It's 4/5 by cutting down this baby? That would be a bit small, I think. Because you have already like a lot to do here to cut it. Let's make you not visible for now. I'm just for now trying to imagine how many we can fit in there. One or two more. Five is enough. 5, 6, 7. I'm at 7 now. So these babies here are now there just for their location. They should work for it. Okay, so what we need is scenes. I will just declare them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take the lowest one here. Can I have all copy all properties? Go to log 1. Paste all properties. So this is where that baby is. Let's select the second one. Shift right mouse button. Okay, crazy. Author log 2. Paste. Third one. Let's try this. Shift right mouse button. Oh, it does. Cool. Number 4. was set. 5. For number 6. And number 7. Here we are. So I can delete them now. And we have our spaces where the drops will spawn. As soon as that thing is down. And now I can go for my choppable component. Woodcutting. Just bring it in here. So how many hits do we want to give it with the, let's say, lamest axe before it crashes? Like 7. So one hit for each log, or we make it just around 10. This could be easy. So this would take 10 hits. So we have something to do. Hit location, that's all fine. Side drop chances, we don't need that. 10 is okay, good. So we're working with that. For that to function, we need to first of all make this visible again. And I will add a collision capsule, that's fine. Come on, grow. There we are. Make it slightly bigger than the tree part itself. So this has to be it. Maybe a bit shorter. Oh yeah. And this collision part will be the activator. When we go in here, capsule, add event, and component begin overlap, because I'm pretty much sure I'm doing it with the full tree as well. Let's go in here, event graph. No, we are doing it on the X side. Good. And give me the X part, not you. Here we are. So we are checking for damage speed, etc. Server handle impact attempt. And dropped on component overlap. It means I have to quickly get that collision. Rendering, no, where are you? Component tick, physics, there, collision. I have to copy all this. Can I copy it like this, maybe? Maybe? We have a section. No, it does not. So I have to compare them now. So overlap events, yes. Step on, yes. And custom. We have to activate that to get all the rest. Let's see. Oh, it's only setting these. So you are a structure, not world dynamic. Structure, and now I have to compare these. Copy all properties. Collision preset. Paste all properties. Did nothing. Okay. 2 2 1 2 2. 2 1 2. Wrong one. Wrong direction. 3 1 1. So you have to be all on this side. Bum 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 bum. You as well. You have to go the center. Yeah, and that's it. So we copied that, made sure that one is behaving the same way. But now the X would need to distinguish what type of thing we are hitting there. Other component, let's see. So I will handle impact. Try receive chop internal. This is part maybe or not. Let's see. So we are on the chop component. Sphere actor. Choppable component is valid. And we are doing the chop. Okay. So in this category, we can do the difference between a tree chop and a, how do I call it? Let's kill the smaller parts chop. Harvest chop. Maybe like this. Which means I have to bring all of you more back. So we have space for another branch here. Let's make you false, and another one will be true. And the condition will come from the choppable component, which will get an update now. New variable is harvest. So normally it's not. Save this, but in case of our harvestable part, we say yes, and now we can ask for it. Get this harvest. And everything that goes under true will be these parts that we are creating right now. So you, my darling, are on a choppable component itself running. Chopping tree. Don't need you anymore, but I will just tuck it away. Group. Deprecated. Gone, 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 gone. These are my emitters. I need them somewhere here. And we need a custom event. And I call it chop harvest. Or chop harvestables. Something like that. Something like this. Blah, 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 blah. So as you can see, we have the some out transform, hit location. There's a lot of stuff. We only need the hit location, I would say. So we can display that maybe. Side drops, nope. Do we need them? Nope. So it's just health minus damage, setting health, and then doing the final and main drop. Cool. Nicey, nicey, nicey. Do we need anything else? No, I would say no. Need the damage. And you are a float. Yes. So we can just copy that. Question, do we want to have some side loot as we have with the trees? Like when you are hitting the tree, you're getting possible side loot, which is these smaller chunks of oops, like the twigs. Sometimes it's something like wood chips or something. We can have that as well, but I don't want to make it too messy. So hello Medusa, welcome, welcome. So for now I don't want to do it, I think, because yeah, it's basically just adding to the overall situation where servers get crowded or polluted, and yeah, that will be enough. How are you doing, Medusa? TikTok? What? The time? Oh yes. But Gizzy hasn't said anything yet. I will just wait a bit, just a bit. Let's make a self-reference here. Get owner. Until I say nothing, there's nothing. Okay, okay. I think we have to cast. If it's below 0, then true. We are casting this way. Go here. We don't need you. Got a custom event again. Harvest. Compile and save, so we have it on the other side. Yep. So it means we have an event sent from the server. Drop. To our harvestable. And yeah, since we have this as a parent, it should work even on the other ones, even on the child parts. So what do we do with our harvest thingy? We have these variables now, and I have to set them up. Like these positions will tell us where to spawn something, but we can have some slight variation what to spawn there, and therefore I will make a spawnable your actor class reference, but not a single one. This single pill means one, but we make an array, so more than one. And I can add the different log parts here. Again, how are you called? Fuel birch wedge. Okay. We can have them by chance. So nobody knows which one will be at what location. For first one is 0, last one is 6. Maybe like this. We will try this. We get this, and we get a copy. Random int in range. So this will be our lucky drawing. The minimum is the index 0, and the maximum will be, I think it was count, length, yes. Length -1. So we have automatically, no matter how many things we add to the mix, there's also already like a waterproof way to get one of them. Okay, now we know what to spawn, but not where to spawn. We should take these into consideration where we put them. I hope I can do this. Let's see. Scene component. We can just add them at the start. Scene component, let's see. Location, but you're not actors. Can we have something like scene component object reference? So there are all of them. And at the start, I'm just adding them, I would say. Let's try this. Yep, it fits. Let's say the reason why I'm doing this the long way and not adding just like the values to a set is that we are able to move them around as we like, which is pretty important to me. And then when that thing comes to life, it will just get whatever it needs here and will save these things. It's still looking beautiful. No matter what other people say, I love it. And if there's something that I'm not able to do with this technique, then it's most likely just my personal fault because I'm pretty new still to Unreal Engine, have to learn all the nice and fancy ways. But I won't say that it's the Blueprint's fault because, yeah, they have nothing to do with my dumbness. My brain is just too smooth sometimes. We can easily loop through them. Number 6. And the last one. Here we are. This is the start where we set this up. Now we can use get locations for each. Can we split two? No. Get world location. Get rotation. This is what we need for the spawning. Yes, yes, I'm on my way. So I'll be right back in a minute. I have to say the kids good night and then I will be back with you. Just take the time to take a beverage of your liking and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Bye. Super excited. Yes, I am too. And welcome, welcome. I'm back and we can continue. Been looking for this type of game. Such a caring dev team for a while. Oh, thank you. This is so lovely. Thank you. Okay. We want to spawn the loot now. We have an idea what we want to spawn. We have an idea now where we want to spawn it. And we just say spawn actor from class. Let's put this one up. Let's put it up there. So this is the what, and this will be the where. Location goes in here, rotation goes in here, scaling will remain 1, and we just spawn anyway. Missing that older township tale feeling for some time, and this passion is what it's been missing from other games. Not features or graphics, but such a lovely and caring dev team. Oh, you're so good to me. Oh, that's really, really. Oh, I'm flabbergasted about these kind words. Thank you, thank you. We really are doing our best. We are all hobbyists. We try to make it work, try to make it cool, but yeah, it's taking time, and these kind of words they do help a lot. So let's see. We have now this baby here. Yeah, you are already positioned and shown. This is the collision box, and now I can try and see if we can not only hit that one, but no, not hit that one yet. We have to see why. So first let's make a test on the top component here. Oh yeah, we don't have that one in there yet. So from where we are going, from this one, droppable component. Top harvestable. Here we are. Damage and damage. So you go here and hopefully do something for us. So no reaction yet. I will try to bring this upwards so it's easier for me to hit it in the testing environment, and I don't want to go into VR now. Shush, Kizzy, shush. Are you happy from where the game is heading towards? Are there any things you want to change in the current way, the development, or does it seem to work as intended? I mean, for now, this project is 2 years old, which is nothing for game development. The first year was more like finding yourself and what you want to do. And now, since we are in the second year, we have an idea now how things work and how the community, because this is a community-driven project, how the community-driven project may come along, like how people can contribute, what has to be done. And I have so many lovely helpers like Zaki and Gizi, for example, and Shed, and everyone else who is bringing in their ideas, or they are creating assets, etc. So yeah, this is all coming together now, and I think things are speeding up now. I'm no game dev, but I am a backend and full stack dev for several years now. So if you're looking for someone to help in that field, that's nice. That's nice. By my profession, I'm just in parenthesis a front-end dev for years now, and I just came into that, so it's doable, it's learnable. That's the spirit. So if you might just come to our Discord, and we will find a way to make you be part of this. But now I have to find out what's happening here, if we are getting any response. So inside of the chop component, let's see if we have somewhere here. Good old print. First a hello to just see if we are reaching that part yet. Could be that the collision isn't done properly. As you can see, there is, oh, there it is. Oh, I hit that one, but not that one. Oh, can you see it? We can't get into that object because the collision isn't set up well, which means it's not overlapping, it's pushing us away. Good. Then let's try and see what this is doing to us. I have to check on this one as well. Maybe the overall collision of that baby is bigger than that one. So let's go in here, double click, and I can investigate. Here it is. Show complex. This is okay. Simple. It's just a bit bigger. Let's make it. Where is it? Complex. Collision complexity, use complex collision as simple, so it's taking only that inside one, not the outside one. That could help us a bit. Okay, we're still getting this, and it looks like it's coming from the collision shell. This one. So let's test it. Ah, I can see it. You're not a world dynamic, you have to be a structure. This was definitely wrong. I'm getting closer to it. Oh, so deep. Now we have to only to hit it, get it. Okay, see, bam, 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 bam. This is not what we wanted, but it's something. So we are getting a reaction. Thank you, thank you. I'm just a hobbyist here. I'm learning it together with you. So this is a lot of trial and error, and I stream this from day one. So people can see we just play around with things and see what sticks. I have a vision. I know how things may do or may work out, but new stuff is always like trying and erroring as crazy. But yeah, this is just code, even if it's looking like with these crazy boxes here. But it's nothing else than fancy code. Hello, Starcan! And thank you for your follow. Good, now the chop harvestable is set, and we have to find out what its issue is, because it seems to give us instant stuff here, instant loot. Looks like the health is not set to a value on that object yet. So I'm going in here, choppable component. See, health is 100, so this should do something. I will just check if probable component. Health, are you properly replicated? No, now you are. So when the harvest start comes here, harvest blah blah blah. We have to spawn that stuff, and when we are done, I will have to delete myself.
New Ko-fi subscription from Thrill.
Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you. That's so nice of you. Every bit helps us. So if you're not able to like contribute with any sort of art or code, stuff like this will help us a lot, since we are able to pay service from that later on, or just buy things we can't do on our own. So yeah, thank you a lot. And now destroy you. Okay, to see what's going on here, we have to save everything. Save here. And inside of the chop harvest, we are getting those numbers, and I will check on our health. Blueprint. I make an append here. So we have multiple values. First one will be the damage, and the second one will be the health. Let's see. So it's 10 and 100. Why? It's taking away the stuff, but maybe not calculating right. Thank you, thank you. This is really my beloved baby here, and so many people are chiming in. It's wonderful, like really. Okay, choppable component. What are you doing here? Health. Why is the health getting lower than 0? We are just taking away. We can see it in the output log here, if I dare to open them, because they take some time to open. Please open. I'm waiting for the output log. They're pretty long now, I assume. It won't react. Let's give it a bit. Unreal Engine is pretty, let's say, hungry. Speaking of RAM, etc., I'm already running here on 64 gigs of RAM. But sometimes it's not enough. Most of the time it's doing well, even while I'm streaming on the same machine. But it looks like that Unreal Engine just crashed, and the choppable component is the only one not saved. So I hope this edition is the only thing we are losing now. Yeah, only cry. You can imagine how often my PC had to be upgraded in these 2 years since I'm started with the project. The most horrible thing was that we wanted to give myself a new mainboard, and we bought it just the day of a stream, and we wanted to bring together all the components, etc., and my CPU wasn't matching, and my RAM wasn't matching, and we had to buy like everything from the start again. Could you share a bit about the current state of the game, your favorite features that are already implemented, the biggest stuff you've worked on so far, what we're accomplishing, adding, releasing? Okay, so while we are restarting the crashed Unreal Engine, I will quickly have to kill that process. Sad. It's not reacting, but I can't see a crash report. Yeah, there it is. So let's kill the task and hope we are losing not too much of the progress. Okay, to your question while everything is loading. Are we starting? Yes. No. Yes. We're starting. Good. The current state of the game, we are in a pretty early state still. We have already a first playtest for supporters only running now for a month now, I would say. And what is already implemented? So I'm working now on the Woodcutting 2.0. Already working is the normal woodcutting, which has or includes, yeah, includes is the good word, includes how you hit a normal tree and then it's just falling and you hit it again and get some wood wedges on the way. We have the ability to cook stuff at a fireplace. So when you put, for example, a piece of fish near a hot fire, then you will see some grill marks, you'll see some steam coming from it, and you have different, how do I say it, different nutritions already implemented, which is pretty fine. Why not showing? Yeah, it's not starting. I'm still clicking and hoping it will start. But it's not me likey anymore. Let's give it a second, see if I have to cancel any more of that. Maybe I haven't gotten anything, everything. Unreal. Yeah, there's still some Unreal Editor going on here. In the background, hidden from me. Yeah, bad PC. It's running all day long now. It's running but not running. I'll try it again. Maybe we have something now. And if not, what shall we do then? Yeah, well, I'm trying to start the engine again. Yeah, what else? You can eat something. Oh, at least the editor's starting. You can make a fire. You can do some simple mining, which is something. We have a wonderful weather system, which is my absolutely favorite. Like, the nature is adorable. We have some basic magic implemented, but someone of the community is working on that, so I can't tell you that much. Yeah, we have some first growing plants that you can harvest, just plucking the harvestable stuff. Freshly implemented is a net to catch insects. That's also fine and new. And the biggest thing I was working on lately, to be honest, is the multiplayer implementation, because everything has to be written in a different way. So part of it runs on the server, part of it runs on the client, and you have to learn that beforehand, which is so crazy. But yeah, I'm getting behind that. It's doing. It's doing a do. Yeah, the editor's compiling like crazy. Let's see where it goes. How do I get a key for the playtest? I just subscribed from Ko-fi. I have the time now. I send them per DM. So I have a nice list of my keys. And I can give it to you. I assume you are newly added to the supporter crew by Vess. Oh, let's see. Support the chat. Everything is so slow now. There you are. I hope Discord doesn't block me now. I just tried to send it to you. Yes, there you are. You can just go to Steam and add it to your library. So this is just a basic playtest for the first, let's say, functions and logics. And yeah, bit by bit, I'm adding more and more of the things. So don't be too overwhelmed at first and underwhelmed later. Yeah, it's starting to grow, and I think after the woodcutting 2.0, I want to address maybe the archery. That's also like provided by one of the other users. So this could be cool. Why you're not liking me anymore? Now it seems like I have to restart PC to get this working. So what are we doing? We still have some time. Should we do something else instead and return to Unreal Engine later? Or should we call it a day? What do you guys want? Because you have to know at the start of the stream, I was asking the community what they want to see, either Woodcutting 2.0 or the creation of a new creature. And then we can make cleanups of creatures. Some blendering, yes, why not? What about crafting? Are some stuff already implemented or any big crafting features almost ready? Oh yeah, there is some simple, I call it bushcrafting, because it's simply just you have a stone, a stick, and some wraps, some vines that you can put around, and then you have some basic ooga booga tools. And this is like the lowest version of crafting, I would say. We have a big crafting table planned, but not touched yet, because I can't do everything at once. What about creature, Gizzy says. So Becky, I don't know if I can do any cleanups because I don't have anything downloaded yet or any idea what to clean up next. So we maybe try to go on and start Blender, I would say, and play around with the new thing that I wanted to create. So people can see your work as well, because I have implemented into Blender one of your templates. You have to know, since we are just such a small group and not everyone is so well skilled with graphics, etc., we have found a way to share ideas by creating some templates. Let's go here to Blender. Just have to open one of the recent. Let's see. So, and the wonderful Zaki is providing me these nice templates after we worked on the creature itself, like worked on what we want to have, how it has to be looking like, and these things help me getting to the right point, I would say. I already created a texture for this one by hand. And this overall structure will now help me to create the Blender file, like the mesh itself. I have 2 of them stacked. So one is showing the creature here from the center, one is showing it from the side. And when I'm working in the middle, then I have both planes over each other, and I can like do the 3D art way faster. And yeah, this helps me also to get into different animations, to know what to put where. And she already put some nice details for me out there to look forward. But I have to say, it's not going to be that detailed, because yeah, this is a lot, and we can't imagine in a VR multiplayer to be like that detailed. So yeah, I will show you how I create such things. We can start from the center, from the face. This is such a nice side view. And I start with a mesh. We take a plane down here. Going into edit mode. AMA. So I got 1 point here. This is my little 1 point. And this is where I can start from. And I just have to trace the most important parts to get the rough shape. What we need is the face as a mask. And then I will put some extra leaves on top. I have some more, and yeah, that will be it. We have extra horns and whatnot. So there is a lot we can play with, I would say. And I'm just going around and declaring the shape. Just the mask for the start. So I'm not connecting those 2 lines. They are meant for the mouth. Just so I don't need those dots here. Can delete them for now. And make them in the side view. Okay, this is the center. And our lovely supporters have already seen what I've done and how long it takes to create such things. But luckily I'm not on my own. Hello and welcome, Dan Corrado. I hope I spelled you right. What's up? I'm working on a new creature, and I'm working with this new template here. First time we are using this, so we are testing if this makes working faster for us. So now I want to follow that center line of the nose. Set it a bit more up. And I have to create some sort of mesh that's going all around. I will subdivide here because this will be a part of the mouth. And one extra trick I can show you. If I delete all these vertices and we add a mirror here. Have to select the right one. And not the X, but the Y. We have to find the right angle for that. Here we are. So now everything that's done on the one side will be done on the other as well. I take all my lines here. So now it's merged properly and I can work without having to worry. So we have these lines. I want to continue from here. Just following them. Then we have to align them in the 3D space. Now they are all flattened out, but that's no issue. You, my darling, you have to go here. Not looking bad. So this is the side part of the snout. Can connect them. F means fill. So we are filling the gap between those dots. The mouth part is done here. Now for the eyes. I'm just arranging. I was talking for a bit. You all did these references too. Yes and no. So we did reference drawings, etc. beforehand and whatnot, but this template is then brought together by AI. So we are not losing too much time. Because yeah, we are all hobbyists. We don't have all the time of the world. So everything that we do in our spare time has to be quick. I think that's looking good. Quite a nice mask. I'm selecting now these here. Let's make ES our first planes here. I move them inside. So this is a mask type. The eyeballs will go inside. The very first version of that creature was done by a community member. And yeah, again, this mockup as an aid is done by AI, which is totally fine for me since it's just an aid and not taking away the freedom of us to make things nice. To go back a bit so we get this snout part here out of the thing. Now to the head part here. I will take this and let's select both of you. Subdivides, we have one dot in the center. Now we can start filling and see if this is already enough. Oops. Got to get that one. We have to bring stuff like more to the front. That's okay. I want to connect these, of course. Then we maybe add another cut over there as well. So the thing about this creature is it's said to be a bit mischievous, but on the fun and quirky side. It's living deep in the woods, and when you're on your own in the woods, just minding your own business and so on, then it can happen that this little guy will just come and snack your goods when you are not taking care and let things just float around. You look good as a... And you can go here. Go here. So the first mask is pretty simplified, and then we can make it even more intense by adding more and more cuts to it. Let's take this baby and give it some first material. We need an image for that. Open image. And right to the UV edit. This is what I've drawn yesterday. So there is a face, we have an eye, teeth, there's a bit for the inner corner of the mouth, some cloth, some bush parts, ears, horns, and a lot of wood. Thank you, thank you. So I would say let's try select everything. Just for a try on, minimum stretch. So this is 1/2 of the face. I just have to properly align it to show you what I planned. And yeah, this is the first time that we work with a finished texture asset. So we can now see and test how this is going, if this is fast or not. Stuff like this. I don't know, just put everything in place. You go inside. You're the dark inner part. And I can adjust everything here to these corners. Not too shabby. You have to go up here because you belong here. You have to be here, I would say. This is already correct. Yeah, and as soon as we have turned off the mirror, then I can adjust the other side separately, so it doesn't look completely mirrored. So let's watch that baby here. And it's already giving us. It's already giving. There are some smaller inconsistencies, but I will fix that later. This is just by setting these corner lines. That's sweet. I love it. I love it. Maybe let's try to finish the head today. And for that, I will add another object. We are in object mode. So let's add a UV sphere, but not that many segments. This could be okay. This could be completely fine for us. And then we can cut some part of it. 7 is maybe 6. 6, yeah, 6 is enough. So this could be one eyeball. I just try to get a nice number. Let's try this. So I get into edit mode. This is some see-through mode. And if we are looking from here, I will select everything that is below. So we're just taking this half of the eyeball. I hope this will be enough. Let's rotate it completely 90 degrees. Scale that baby down even more. Eyeballs are the hardest part, I would say. Especially when something is not completely flat. Like this face has a lot of depth, sorry. Let's flatten that eyeball as well. And I will try to tilt it a bit. We move it around until we are happy and fine with it. Something like this. This is looking good to me. And we can mirror that as well. We're taking that material. Mirror you. But the center of our mirror object is this one, so most of the time it works. Plane, why are you not? Let's go center here. If it's not working the right way, then I can just place it by hand. Maybe not the right object. Ah, we got that plane. I wanted to get that one. And let's try this baby. Now they are the same. We just have to do the painting stuff here. So these are the vertices of the eye. Let's quickly unwrap them. So here's your eyeball for your eyebally needs. And I have to, activate the mode here. We can see what we are doing. Of course, we have to rotate that. And do some scaling. Not you. I want all of you. Come on. They don't want to listen. Let's select him like this. This way I can bring in more of the green part here. They're looking a bit derpy now because the eye is looking for the center. The derpiness. Let's see if we can fix it. But if we take these lines, we have to move them more to this side. There we are. Ta-da! Eyes. Never heard of Mio 3. I will definitely try to test it someday. I will just do some exports here. Boop. Let's look inside. So this one has to be like centered like this, going up to give the mouth some space. So now I have to connect these lines. You belong here. You two, this will give us a simple mouth volume. Do I want to? Yes, I want. I want to add a cut here into this one. Perfect. We can fill it, subdivide, fill, fill, fill. Just for the simplest mouth you can get. So now we're here, and as you can see, there's nothing inside yet. I will take care of these parts here. Let's select all the mouth parts, inner mouth parts. You. All of you belong to the party. These, exactly. UV, unwrap, minimum stretch. So this is our mouth. I would say we can just put them onto each other. So we have the top and the bottom part in one go. Here you go. And you belong here. Make this small. So this was intended to be the inner mouth part. Can we see it, please? There's some red in it. So if it's too much for us later, then we just tone it down in the in our drawing. No need to worry. And this is a bit stiff still, so we have to make this wider, this part. Something like this. Normally I try to get everything done with one, how should I say it, one shape, like one big sausage or whatever. But in this case, since this creature is looking so much like put together, I thought we could add the horns as extra stuff, the ears as extra stuff, and then just place some planes in between for these bushy parts and make it work that way. I will definitely have to do something about this face structure. We need more depth, more width. So let's activate this baby here and see where we can go. We have to move you outwards, my darling. You're not looking cute enough like this. That's already better. Let's just move the eyes then. Oh, not like this. Come on. We're maybe getting somewhere. It's already looking nicer. Okay, to the horns now. I want to see horns and ears. Ears are easy. I will just take a plane because I'm the plane witch. Let's do everything with planes. At least minimum one cut here. I maybe have to bring everything forward. You can see it. Now front view. Can't I see through you? No. You need to start super high. The lower part. Up there. Up there. You belong here. Belong here. Subdivide. It goes for you. We have some simple starter shape, but I want more. Subdivide again And let's take it maybe from here to there. Like one cut here. Yeah. Won't hurt us. To add these. So I put out my knifey tool. Yeah, it's the right one. Cut. Knife again from here to there to there. And we can work out some more roundy shape. It could be enough. We need 2 of them and put them one around the other one. So let's deactivate all that. So this is one shape. I will do the UV edit. The derpy again. Hello. AUV minimum stretch. You're using the same material. Thank you. So I got one inside and one outside part. Bring this down first. We maybe start with the inside. So we are meant to be here. Go here, you go here. No deeper. You have to go here, all the way here. This is our middle line. And these will go here. We maybe have to add one more cut here so it's working better. Let's see where we can put it. Can we subdivide it here? No. It's having an issue around this edge. Because we can't go deeper than that. Maybe one cut from here to there. So this is the first part here and this is there. And let's try to cut here. Way better now. We can go deeper here. Still pretty messy. What you can see here with the dark part is unfortunately the opacity. Or geometry shader. Alpha to alpha. Why are you semi-transparent, darling? I have not put that up. Weird. Yeah, unfortunately, Blender does a horrible job with transparency, so everything looks a bit chopped around the edges, but trust me, it will look good later. Fix this form first. Where should we put you? This baby has to go all the way back there. We have some sort of going on here. Now duplicated, so we have a second one. Here inner. Here outer. You, my darling, will just move up there. Mirror Y. No, not the dot, but everything. Mirror X. And there we are. They're now onto each other, but we can outer scale it and pair it just a bit. We can make this more fleshy, a bit thicker. And then I will merge them together. This is something for the texture. Yes. Let's go into object mode so I can come on. Want to join you? You don't want to join? Now. This is an ear now. Let's go just here, declare this as a new center. Why not worky? We are right behind the mask. Good enough for us for now. And now to the horns. Lucky we can hide them. It's looking always cursed from the inside. Maybe some rotation for the eye. Way better, way better. Add modifier. mirror. I have to declare that as the center, but not this. But here we have on both sides our lovely ears. And next to the horns. I need you for the start. Why are you so semi-transparent? I'll quickly check on that. There has to be something. Because I haven't created this as transparent. I don't think so. Bum, 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 bum. So my graphics program is starting. I will maybe take this eye part more to the center, so you can see more of that dark part. Yeah, but yeah, I think in the long run, this is maybe the fastest way for us now to get these things done. So what I need now is a cylinder, but nothing on the top, nothing on the front. Oh, you're part of the ear now. That was not well thought. Here we are. How many sides? 8 sides could be well enough. Can go maybe for 6. Let's try 6. That's a good start. Basic horn shape. Pretty impressive ones. Let's rotate you, shrink you. What do we do with you? Let's simplify you to some pointy point. You may start from somewhere here. And let's see the other side. We have to do some turning in this direction as well. This is looking weirdish. We have to do some manual adjustments. You, my guys, you belong here. You want some nice roundish shape here. You go rather here. Thank you for the wood. Now to you. You belong lower. I think we're getting somewhere. Get this, thank you. Bit of unwinding. We have this clear path now. What would be your first impression if you see a creature like this? Does it look like dangerous to you? Is it more friend or foe? This looks still twisted. Friend-shaped. You want to pat. But you want to pat everything, Zaki. So we have now the shape. I will take away these for now. So we can focus on the horn shape, because I think there's still some unevenness in it. You in particular. You two belong here. You, my darling, belong here. They have to go more on a flow to work, but I think that's it. I will now select. This could be a side. This could be a side. And we make it a seam. Seam is something similar to a cut when you're working with paper. Okay, not cutting a spider is totally fine. Unwrap angle based. Material. So let's see where we are going. There's a lot of horny material here. Now we have to stay inside of that piece. So we can remain in this shape. I got some extra parts here. I want to keep them for later to see where we can add some little bulges or something if needed. You, my darling, you belong here. Go all the way here. Yeah, we can't see it yet. The front part. I specifically made 2 different parts, so they are looking different on the front and the back. Thought this would be like cute. I felt cute with that idea. So in order to make things more visible for you, I will add this here. Just stretching out stuff. And now to the proportions, because it's looking super wild now. Oh, wow, so many followers today. Welcome, welcome, Dimitri. I hope you're having a nice day. This definitely belongs up here. To untangle you, go here. So you have to go somewhere here. Let's go out of the edit mode to the object mode to smooth this baby down. They may look a bit weird at the edges, but yeah, this is something we can fix someday, just with the texture. This is all hand painted in the end, so yep, we have to live with that. Oop, that was a bit much. Here you go. These parts are looking so weird now. We have to fix you. Maybe too much rotation. We have to do some anti-rotation. Smoothing things out. Okay. We need to move that stuff, I assume. Sorry, but I need to make these things visible so I know where this cut goes. Definitely here. It's a bit better. These eyes are killing me. I'm full 40. Not really. Maybe a bit. You get mirrored as well. And as soon as everything is done, I can apply the mirror so everything is like 2 different models. And to make it not like super mirror perfect, I can then change single things to them. That's looking cute. Now to the back part of the head and some topping here to cover stuff. We just need planes. I have some bushy parts already prepared, so we can just slap them on. We're in object mode, so I can add a new plane. And there you wonder why I would pattern most of the stuff when you make them cute. Question, are they cute already? Let's see what we can do with one single plane. Getting that material, thank you. Go for something like this. Can I use the knife from here? So knife your point, save. Now I can do some movement on that. See the eyes from the front and not from the back. Can move that around a bit. Something like this. Even possible is like this here. Get like the center more prominent. Sticking things into each other in 3D is my most hated one. Yeah, something like this. No overtime today. Dinner will be ready in time. Yes, thank you. So I have to be a bit faster. I mean, we're not finishing that anyway today. So no need to worry. But at least we have used the time for something productive. We'll be off now. See you. Bye bye, Zeki. Have a good night. add another plane. I'll quickly hide that so we have some free space here. So now to the cuts. One here. One there. UV edit. Take you. Mirror on the Y. So this is the front. Just another cut here to get the curve done. I would say we have to go a bit more to the front. We'll enlarge that patch in a moment. Yeah. So one patch for the head. Try to turn on the opacity again. I can see a bit at least. As you can see, we have to go way more to the front with that part. Do it more prominent here. And bring those edges down here a bit more. Oh, that's much. That's too much. Here we are. And one big part for the back of the head. Two here and two there. This will help me to structure things a bit more. Of course, we need to know what patch we are getting here. I thought about something like this. suppose it's mirrored. Like this. Perfect. First, let's do this, and then I will adjust the plane accordingly. All of you can go down here. Something like this. And now we can model that onto the skull. I'll bring that as close as I can. Oh, it's not doing much to us. Let's deactivate that. Yes. I can just shrink them. Get them a bit more together. I need one more here. Oh, then we have to do a cut, an extra cut. Knife, my beloved. Now we are talking. This is well done. Center and fourth. Maybe a bit much here. Let's see what our template says, how deep we should go. We're pretty close. These things are just good for me for getting proportions right. Looking good, looking good. And that's it, I think. Got only 10 minutes left. There's not much to do. To get this more done. Maybe do some little adjustments here and there. And then I can call it a day. Do you have brown sugar? I don't think so. It's already looking pretty cute. Let's make a little image of that head. Just some random head going on here. So people on Discord have something to see. Where's my updates in progress? Besides some work on wood cutting 2.0. We started a new creature. Ta-da, post sent. So yeah, let's wrap it up for today. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go back to Unreal Engine to finish the task without like stopping that stream. But I hope you can see where this is going. The only thing left to do is to make the spawning of the loot correct. When we have these bigger logs down there, and add the effects to every impact. But this is just a thing of some minutes, not even an hour, and then this is done and will be implemented maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday to the playtest. So yeah, that's it. I have to say thank you everyone. Genki is so tired. This was a nice stream. So many new people here. This is awesome. Thank you for all your support. Gosh, how many new followers. Dang. This is like incredible. How much love this project gets. And I hope you like what we are doing here. I'm just one of a handful of people who are contributing to this wonderful project. And yeah, hope you like this, hope you enjoy, and yeah, what should I say? Nothing. That's it. Sorry. I wish you a good day, good night, good whatever time zone you are. And have a good one. Love you all. Bye bye.